Hey toy fans, Aaron here. Since the other day we looked at EV99, I thought we'd just pick another one off the wall here and complete the scene with 8D8. So let's head on over to that table and check this one out. And a quick look at the card, and this figure was released as the freeze frame collection on that Power of the Force line. You got that nice image of Darth Vader up top, and then as you look down you had the figure through the blister that you could see perfectly with that included droid branding device. And then of course on the left side you had the slide frame included, the freeze frame. And with that image of the slide, you saw the droid with his little branding device being used on the power droid. Pretty much the only shot you saw of him in the movie, I think. And on the back side, you had the same image from the slide shown at the top half, with a brief bio about 8D8, how he worked with EV99. Little image showing you how to assemble that branding device since it came in a couple different pieces. And to the right of that, a few of the other figures that were available in the line at the time. And as I've mentioned before with other figures in the freeze frame line, you also had this advertisement to mail away for a slide display holder. And taking a look at the figure out of the packaging, it's a very well represented figure of what we saw in the movie. You get some pretty good detailing going on to it all throughout the entire figure. Looking in on the head sculpt, again, well represented here. You got some little panels molded in on each side of the head with a little bit of painting there just to add some detailing to it. Through the eyes and face area, you do have a little bit of dark brown paint within there, within the eyeball and the cheek as you see. And then one other special feature is on the back top of the head, he's got the little light port. Because as you may have noticed from the still image on the back of the card, or may recall from the movie, his eyes had this nice glow to it. So with that light port on the back of the head, it does let in some light, so you get a nice little glow to the eyes from time to time. Obviously, it's still a little gimmicky. You always have to catch that light just right. It's not an automatic glow to the eyes, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Through the arm and chest area, again, still got some great sculpting here. The arms are looking pretty good. Nice little mechanical stuff to it, little pistons in the back and stuff. I do wish that his right arm wasn't molded so straight. I like the 90-degree angle that we get with the left arm, but the right arm is just a little weird. I would have liked a little bit of bend to it if they're going to mold something in. But you get a couple stripes of brown painting for the right arm. Through the chest area, you got some more brown and then a little bit of like silver scrapes and stuff. Definitely giving him that worn look. And then he's also got some silver accented paint showing that same wear through the white area of the chest. Just a little bit. Nice sculpting in that middle area. It kind of looks like a rib cage area exposed, but you see some gears and stuff molded in there. And then for that left arm, just some silver painting in there, but you do get some silver painting on the back of each arm for these kind of pistons at the back of the arm. And then on the back side, a little bit of silver painting for whatever this little gearbox is at the back. Through the leg area, it looks much like EV99. The feet are a little bit different, but very similar sculpting. The top part of the leg, you see all the gears, pistons, and whatnot, and that same sculpting to the mold just continues down through the leg. A little bit of silver painting detailing thrown in here and there, but what little painting is done on this figure all looks really good. It's not sloppy or anything. Since the legs are rather thin, as the years have gone by, my feet have kind of curled in a little bit, but he still has no problem standing on his own. As for the articulation of this figure, the head does swivel all the way around side to side, so no problems there. The arms swivel up and down all the way around, nothing hindering that motion. And then for the leg area, you get a lot going forward. He can bend down much farther than I ever can. And he leans back quite a bit as well too. And then for the accessory included, that is his branding device. I think it's great that they included this. I mean, it's, to me, I don't know, it's something iconic from the movie. I always just remember seeing a little power droid getting his feet burned, and here we have that device included with the droid that delivered that torture. It's a basic sculpt to it, but that's pretty much all it needs. It's got a handle, it's got a little base that holds the whole thing together. This top half with the, sculpted wire and the orange branding part of the device, you just had to kind of just slide it into the base of the unit here. Aside from that orange glow of the hot metal, there's no other special painting application to this. But as a toy geared towards children, I think that's pretty fine. You got what you really needed out of this, which was that hot molten metal of the branding area. And this little lever, you can move all the way around if you want, position it differently with the droid based on what you want to do with it. And, when I display it on my shelf, absolutely, I got an extra power droid just to tip him upside down and stick him under the thing. Because why not? That's part of the fun of having these figures on display. So my final thoughts on this is really a great figure with a very nice accessory included. It wasn't often in the line, even through now that we saw these large accessories included. I think the other big one I can think of is the Han Solo in the torture chairs. That was a decent sized piece as well. And like I said, it is a very nice figure, very representative of what we saw in the movie. And with this set, it just kind of allowed you to complete a scene from the movie. And so that wraps up this look at 8D8. I'd love to know your thoughts on this figure in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.